Takahashi was brought into the world in Edo, current Tokyo, while Japan was still under the Tokugawa shogunate. He was the ill-conceived child of a court painter in home at Edo Palace, and embraced as the child of Takahashi Kakuji, a low-positioning samurai in the assistance of the daimyō of Sendai Space. He concentrated on English language and American culture in a tuition-based school show to the teacher James Hepburn, the trailblazer of Meiji Gakuin College. On 25 July 1867, he set forth from Japan to Oakland, California, in the U.S., and tracked down work as a humble worker. One more rendition of the story has it that he went to the U.S. to study, yet was sold as a slave by his landowner, and just with some trouble was he ready to get back to Japan. After his revisitation of Japan in 1868, Takahashi showed English discussion. He later turned into the primary expert of the Kyoritsu Gakko Secondary School in Tokyo, presently Keisei Secondary School, and simultaneously filled in as a low-positioning civil servant in the service of training, and afterward in the service of horticulture and business. He was designated as the principal head of the Agency of Licenses, a branch of the Service of Farming and Trade, and coordinated the patent framework in Japan. At a certain point, he surrendered his administration positions and went to Peru to begin a silver mining venture, yet failed. Takahashi turned into a representative of the Bank of Japan in 1892, and his gifts were before long perceived, as he rose to become VP in 1898. During and after the Russo-Japanese conflict of 1904–1905, Takahashi raised unfamiliar credits that were basic to Japan's conflict exertion. He met by and by with American agent Jacob Schiff, who drifted half of Japan's credits in the U.S. He additionally raised credits from the Rothschild family in England. For this achievement, he was delegated to the place of Friends of the Eating Routine of Japan in 1905. Takahashi was named leader of the Yokohama Specie Bank in 1906. He was made a nobleman, danshaku, under the Kazoku peerage framework in 1907. Takahashi was legislative leader of the Bank of Japan from 1 June 1911, through 20 February 1913. In 1913, Takahashi was delegated pastor of money by state head Yamamoto Ganahyo and afterward joined the Rikken Seiyukai ideological group. He was re-delegated by top state leader Hara Takashi in 1918. In 1920, Takahashi's title was raised to Viscount Shishaku. After Hara was killed in 1921, Takahashi was delegated both top state leader and the Rikken Seiyukai party president. Takahashi was the subsequent Christian top state leader in Japanese history. His term endured under 7 months, essentially because of his failure as an outcast to control the groups in his party, and his absence of a power base in the party. Subsequent to leaving as state head, Takahashi actually held the place of leader of the Rikken Seiyukai. He surrendered his seat in the place of companions in 1924, and was chosen for a seat in the lower place of the eating routine of Japan in the 1924 general political decision. At the point when Kato Takaaki turned into the top state leader and set up an alliance bureau in 1924, Takahashi acknowledged the post of pastor of farming and trade. He partitioned the division into the service of horticulture and ranger service, and the service of trade and industry. Takahashi left the Rikken Seiyukai in 1925.